Welcome to the National Championship game at the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans. It's the Florida Gators against the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler along with Joel Klatt. We are so excited to bring you the ultimate game in this college football season. Holly Rowe joins us ringside with some of the key storylines today. Holly?
Checking in with the Buckeyes head coach before the game. This is the moment that both teams have to remain perfect. That can put a lot of pressure on the teams. They have answered the bell every week through the college football season, but now is the moment that mistakes will be magnified. I asked the coaches about it, and they said, we don't want to put pressure on our teams. We want them to take off the pressure, be relaxed, and focus on doing their job one play at a time. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Holly. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. They'll run it here. Tackle made after a solid gain to spot the ball at the 34.
That is way too easy. This defense has got to adjust on first down. You've got to get up there and stop the run. If you can just hand the football off on first down and get first downs, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. To the air, it's Sayin. Catch made on the right side. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Man, my favorite thing about corners is when they're aggressive and they tackle well. This is just an easy hitch on the outside. It's man coverage, and so this corner is on an island. If he doesn't make this tackle, it's going to be a big gain, and he steps up and does it beautifully. This guy is always willing to stick his nose in there for the tackle.
So a solid gain of 8 sets him up 2nd and 2, really opens up the offensive playbook here. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Short pass finds the tight end. The Buckeyes pick up enough yards to move the sticks.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
The Buckeyes with 1st and 10 here. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38. So they get a big gain by feeding the speedy wide receiver, Joel. They told us they were going to do this. It makes sense. Get him the ball however you can.
Well, I really love that they're doing it with the RPO because that puts the defense in conflict, and then you can utilize that speed, and he's got more space to operate. The only thing the quarterback's got to make sure of, Chris, is delivering an accurate throw because, remember, timing plus ball placement, that equals yards after the catch.
And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. To the air. It's Sayin. Not able to connect. Incomplete.
Chris, I just get the sense that this quarterback is rushing. He goes through his reads. I think he does that a little quickly. He tries to get to the check down, throw this ball short, and he's unable to connect. He's jumping at the throws. Again, he's got to relax and establish some sort of rhythm.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Out of the gun now on third down. On the run, he'll let it go. Oh, and another incompletion.
This is the benefit of playing zone defense on third down. Chris, look at the eyes of the defender. They're in the backfield. He can break on the ball, and while it looks like a completion for a first down, he shows up with physicality, knocks the ball loose, fourth down.
So on fourth down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Looking to throw. It's Smith. Makes a quick grab. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Defense all over that first down throw. Short gain makes it 2nd and 7. And he'll set up to throw. Lets it go quickly. Grab down the middle. It's Wilson. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39. A positive start for this freshman, Joel, has had such a solid season. The defense, frankly, hoping they could rattle this young guy in a playoff game. But he looks good there.
Chris, he looks so calm, to your point, and that's something that I was even wondering about, is what his nerves were going to be like as a young player in this environment. Remember, it's a veteran player's game in this day and age in college football. We don't see many freshmen succeeding in this position in this moment, and yet here he is, calm as a cucumber and just dealing down the field. This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. To throw, it's Smith. Lets it fly to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Mays. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8.
I love what they do here, putting the ball in their quarterback's hands and allowing him to make the decision. You feel like you got points on the board. It's a short field goal opportunity. Why not let the quarterback make a play? And he's able to do that. He creates a first down, and now you've got 1st and goal as an offense.
And the Gators come to the line with 1st and goal. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. It's a quick grab. Well, they make the tackle, but the gain moves the ball to the 6. Second and goal for the offense. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
That's exactly how you want to stop those little touch passes on the edge. Create some penetration. Create a hard edge. And now defensively, I think it's time to pressure. It's 3rd and goal. You've got to put some sort of pressure on the quarterback because you understand they're likely going to be in a drop-back passing mode.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Gators. They go to the air to reach the end zone.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Kick goes through, so it's 7-3. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Takes the handoff. It's Jackson. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. Quick throw, misses his mark there, incomplete.
You know, this is such good defense. Even if he catches this, I don't think he's getting much. It's thrown fairly short. Defense is there, incomplete, seems kind of nondescript.
Come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Pulls it in. It's Smith. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
They better find a way to pressure this quarterback because he's just sitting back there with nobody in his face. If he's got time, he's going to rip them apart, and he does here on 3rd down. They're able to move the chains. This is a nice job, yes, but the defense has got to change something up front.
Buckeyes will have 1st and 10 here. Looking to throw here. It's a short completion to the tight end. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. So the completion yields 7 yards. Solid gain to set up 2nd and 3. And the quarterback dropping back. Grab behind the line. It's Jackson. And they make the stop, and that'll bring the first quarter to an end. It's Florida on top as we break through the quarter. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship through one quarter. Let's check out the game summary. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. To throw, it's Saying. The receiver makes the catch. And they do pick up first down yardage. Set up now at the 44.
No mystery who they're looking to on third down. You find your best wide receiver, you love the matchup, and you go to him. That's an easy pitch and catch and an easy first down.
Buckeyes looking to keep this drive rolling. On first down, it's play action. On the run here, lets it go. Grab down the middle, it's Johnson. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Favorable situation, 2nd and 4 after they pick up 6 on the first down pass. Caught behind the line. It's Johnson. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
These wide receiver screens are like extended handoffs for the quarterback. They are so easy to execute, and all you've got to do is throw it on time. The wide receiver does a nice job getting the line to gain, and he ultimately moves the chains for this offense.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Just get the sense that he's forcing the football down the field. That's a tight window throw, and he's trying to fit it in there, and it gets easily batted away. He needs to allow the offense to work for him and take what the defense gives him.
Lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. He hands it off from the gun. When they bring him down, looks like inches short of the marker.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
Championship game, 10th play of the drive coming up. They face third down and short. Back to throw. It's Saying. Tries to get it to the running back. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
What a huge play by the defensive back. Looks like it's going to be a first down, and he's able to dislodge that ball, create the incompletion. Now it's 4th down. Again, timing. You got to show up at the right time with physicality. Knocks the ball loose, 4th down.
The Buckeyes will come to the line, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. This one falls incomplete. The defense makes a 4th down stop. And that's going to be a turnover on downs for the offense.
You know, these 4th down situations, it usually comes down to execution. And right there, defense is executing, offense is not. Unable to connect. It's incomplete and go in the other direction.
And the Gators offense retakes the field. Heavy blitz look here, pre-snap. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Scanning the field, it's Smith. Fires it to the wideout. Caught over the middle, it's Wilson. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. But this one is broken up, falls incomplete.
Boy, this defense is very good. I've been impressed, Chris, in particular on film, how many times they knock the football away. These defenders are just always in phase, make it very difficult on any offense to complete the ball.
Following the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 39. Caught in the backfield. It's Brown. Oh, look out. He's got open space. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
This is great recognition by the quarterback. He sees that soft spot in the defense for his slot wide receiver, and then as a wide receiver, you got to have a feel for that coverage and that space. They're on the same page, and it creates a nice completion there for the offense.
Grab down the middle. It's Mays. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
You see an offense that runs these drag routes well, it is really tough to stop, almost impossible to stop. And the whole key for the offense is really about timing. It's about the quarterback getting that ball out of his hand on time and then accurately hitting the wide receiver in stride. If that happens, there's really nothing the defense can do.
Got an opening here. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Florida. Still no answer for this offense. So the explosive touchdown play by this elite running back. He knew coming in, Joel, this was the guy who's got to carry this offense, and wow, has he stepped up.
I'm so impressed when we all know who the guy is going to be. He's the focal point of the offense. Guess who knew that? The defense, and yet they still can't stop him. That's how good he is and how good they are in front of him on the O-line. Terrific job by this group. Great game plan, and obviously getting your star going, that's a huge plus.
So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the one moves the ball up to the 33.
You know, Chris, one of the things we don't talk about enough in quarterback play is the decision-making in the run game. And here in the RPO, he makes a great read. He's not throwing the football. It doesn't go on his stat sheet, but he hands the football off on a beautiful read. That's a nice, productive game for this offense.
Grab behind the line. It's Jackson. They wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Well, a play like that is all set up because of the first down success. When it's second and short as a quarterback, you don't have to force the ball down the field. You can just work your progressions and allow the defense to dictate where the ball goes. Here, he finds his running back. It's an easy completion, and they move the chains.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Looking to pass. It's Sayin. He's running out of time here. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
This is a no-chance play as a quarterback. This defensive end is getting off the ball so quickly. He is electric. That first step, he He gets to the quarterback so quick, he's got nothing to do but protect the football, and thankfully for the offense, he's able to do so.
A sack sets up a second down and very long. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. That's caught. It's Johnson. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. He'll be brought down at the 46. Good enough for a first down.
Well, they're able to get themselves off the hook. They put themselves behind the chains, an obvious passing situation, which you know you want to avoid, but they're able to still move the chains. That's a good job by the quarterback, finding the open man and then delivering an accurate pass on time, and he's able to move the chains and create a first down.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Nice grab. It's Smith.
In man-to-man defense, it's always difficult to defend the slant. As a corner, you've really got to drive hard once you see the quarterback release the football.
Dropping back. It's Sayin. Looking downfield near the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. What a pitch and catch in the end zone.
That is a massive score for this. It really creates a different game moving into the 3rd quarter. You create that momentum with the score before half, that locker room just feels different at halftime.
So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. Kicking team out for the PAT try. PAT is good. They still trail, though. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And looking to throw now on first down. Pass is caught. Brought down at the 28, and that's good enough for a first down. Timeout taken by Florida, their second. They still have one more in their pocket for the rest of the half.
What an advantage for this offense that they have players that they can dump the ball off to on short completions, and then they can take it yards after the catch and create explosive plays. And here, again, it's about timing, getting the ball out quickly, and then the playmaking ability of these players on the outside.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Back to pass. It's Smith looking for the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. And the defense scoops it up. It's a live ball, remember. Time running down, just one play left here in the half. First down, looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. On the run, he's looking deep. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the first half. Buckeyes will kick this deep to begin the second half. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. So 2nd and 6 now. We'll pick up 4 on first. Looking to throw. It's Smith. Caught by the receiver. He'll be taken down, but a penalty flag on the field. Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. Rough start to the series there. Offensive holding backs him up. It'll be 2nd down and long. A handoff from the shotgun. Solid run. They'll bring it down at the 28-yard line.
I know it doesn't look like much, but I really like that play. Chris, first of all, you're getting yourself in a more manageable 3rd down situation. And the entire point of this thing is to move the chains. So creating this situation is not bad for the offense.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Diving grab. What a play by that receiver. Another explosive play for this quarterback who's having a monster game. We're at a huge stage, Joel. I feel like the early part of this 3rd quarter is so crucial for this game.
Every coach talks to us about the middle portion of the game and winning that area, going into halftime and then coming out of halftime. Well, your quarterback is so hot. He's in rhythm. He's seeing the field well, and they're diving right back in to throwing the ball down the field. I really love what this offense is doing.
Gets the first and still running. He breaks into the clear. Touchdown, Gators. This offense really clicking. That's just power football. This team out of the SEC believe they have a big edge at the line of scrimmage. That play shows why. Joel, if they can keep this up, looks like they're closing in on a big victory.
Well, they should have a lot of belief in that line of scrimmage because when you turn on the tape every single week, this offensive line pushing forward, winning that line of scrimmage, and they're doing it again here today.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field.
Here we go.
On the ground, it's Jackson. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. The Buckeyes will come to the line to run the hurry up.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do.
And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it.
I always wonder, Chris, just how quickly these quarterbacks can forget about a mistake. And listen, they're going to happen. You're going to throw interceptions. But the great ones come back right away, and they play better because of them. We'll see how he reacts the rest of the game.
And the Florida offense retakes the field. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. Wideout's now flustered. To throw, it's Smith. Deep shot toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
Because I think the true measure of a quarterback is not how you're playing when everything's going well, but how quickly can you bounce back from a mistake. And here, interceptions are going to happen, but what does the quarterback do moving forward? How quickly can he get back into rhythm?
And the offense trots back onto the field here. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play. Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really
looking for a man deep down the left side. Oh, he wins a fight for the football. That's a huge gain. The quarterback features the wide receiver. He's been one of the few bright spots with this offense today. So can he make a play to make up this deficit?
Well, I think he might have to, Chris, because as you suggested, there just isn't much going right for this offense at this point other than the matchup you've got on the outside. He's creating space. He's been reliable with his hands. That's where you can move the football. You might as well sit right there because that's what's working.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
Look at a pass here on 2nd down. Makes the grab. It's Smith. They finally make the stop, but the offense threatening now. 1st down to the 27.
Chris, I think the best way to defend these drag routes is getting some contact early in this route. You've got to jam this wide receiver, in particular with his original alignment. If he gets a clean release, you're probably going to get that ball completed as an offense. So jam the wide receiver at the line of scrimmage. Play some tight man and force him to really work for that release.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Trying to find room. It's Jackson. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. Looking to pass. It's Sayin. Grab down the middle. It's Moore. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Offense now operating in the red zone, facing a 3rd and short from the 20. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Johnson. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a 1st down.
Now you get to this point in the national championship game and you're trying to execute a comeback. Every conversion is massive. This is one of those we might look back on and say it spurred some momentum in the comeback for this team. Now they've got to capitalize and continue to move the ball down the field. Yeah, Chris, this is exactly what this coaching staff said they wanted to do, was establish the run game, and they've been able to do that. Gains of 5, gains of 6, time and time again. They're doing a great job up front, there's no doubt, and now the entire playbook is going to be at their disposal.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking to the end zone, and they will score. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Right back in this football game. That's a big score here in the third quarter to try to cut into that deficit. And this is a very different feel now with the defense coming on the field. You get a stop, get the ball back for an offense that's created some momentum.
So down by 5, they'll go for 2, trying to cut this to a field goal margin. He keeps it on the design run. And the 2-point try is successful, making this just a 3-point lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And it works. The first down, the 35. That's a positive sign for this running back. He hasn't really been able to get loose today, but protecting the lead in a postseason game, if you can lean on a guy like this, you feel great.
And Chris, I didn't think they would be able to build a lead without having success running the football. So the fact that they're in this position is just icing on the cake. Now, if you can get your back going, you can probably close this thing out. He is so good late in the game. This is great recognition by this defense. They see the wide receiver screen. They're able to pursue out and get the tackle for loss. They have been running side to side as well as anybody today. I think that the offense needs to get downhill in the run game and run right at them.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Caught over the middle. It's Mays. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. It's Florida on top as we break for the quarter. We've reached the end of the third quarter of this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. For the final period, let's check out the game stats. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. We begin the quarter with a crucial play, often setting up for this third down. Dropping back, it's Smith. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Oh, and he did not get there. The defense rising up against this elite third down offense. Gators bring their punt team onto the field. Trying to kick it away, helping his team with field position. They'll kick it away here. No fair catch, looking to make a return here. And the coverage team able to bring him down. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. Can the defense make adjustments? Play action here on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Moore. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
This is exactly what the offense needed to do after the defense executed and got the ball back. They're able to come out here and start this drive in a big way, getting the ball down the field.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Ending off on the draw play. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. You're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Lets it go quickly. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Great defense here and really good timing, because anytime you're going to bat that ball away, there's always a chance you're going to arrive too early and create a pass interference. But here the defender times it perfectly, swats it away for an incompletion.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Looking downfield, it's Sayan. Quick throw complete to the tight end.
Well, Chris, this is it. This is the game right here as a play caller. It has got to be your best play call. I'm always thinking players, not plays. Who's your best matchup? Who's hot today? I think you've got to go to the outside and get that one-on-one matchup. This is the game right here.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Gators offense retakes the field. The back's got it. Breaks into the clear. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down to the 48. They continue to lean in the running back. He's had a solid game. And when you're ahead of the scoreboard, Joe, you'll love to be able to just turn and hand the ball off to a guy like this.
Well, Chris, this is certainly their DNA as a program. You're going to try to ride those body blows that you had early in this game to more sustained success later in the game. Look for them to continue to lean into this run game. And as we've seen in previous weeks, that's when they really start chewing up the yardage. Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. That's caught. It's Gibson. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. Catch makes it a more manageable third down. Dropping back, it's Smith. Grab near the sticks, it's Brown. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
Chris, that was the defense's chance to get off the field. It's third down, you're trailing, have to get the ball back, and they give up a conversion. That is a back-breaking play for this defense.
The Gators are going to keep this drive rolling. Send the back in motion. Leaning on the run game here. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
That's really solid defense, being gap sound here in their defensive front seven. And they're doing a great job against this run game. They knew that that was going to be a point of emphasis here today. They wanted to stop the run first, and they're doing that.
Offense showing a bunch formation now. They'll look to throw it here on second down. He's got it on a crossing route. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. Here we go, late in a tight game. This might be the biggest play so far. 3rd and 2. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Touchdown, Florida. A great catch and run for 6. They continue to build the lead, and now they can taste it. Closing in on an undefeated season and a national championship.
Chris, this really is remarkable, and I got to tell you, this is going to go down as one of the great seasons in college football history. You think about the 9 conference games, the expanded playoff. I know Indiana went 16-0 just a few years ago, but my goodness, to see this team accomplish this feat in this level of parity in college football, this is remarkable.
Extra point, up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the 4th quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The Ohio State offense back on the field. National championship game comes down to this. They've got to get points right now. Serious urgency. Back to throw. It's Sayin. The pocket breaking down. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time.
Boy, what a terrible feeling as a quarterback. Trust me, that ball gets ripped out of your hands, and lucky for him, it bounces right to a teammate, and they're able to retain possession here.
2nd and long now from their own 5-yard line. He's looking to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Jackson. They'll drop him right there for no gain. That's great defense.
Man, these guys up front for this defense are doing such a good job. You've got to defend the screen pass one of 2 ways. You either get after the quarterback or you diagnose and retrace and get into the hip pocket of that running back who's trying to escape on the outside. Here, the retrace is perfect. The linemen are there. The linebackers have obviously diagnosed what's going on, and they're there to stop it for no gain.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Looking for a late deep shot. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. He will not be caught. Touchdown, Buckeyes. The Buckeyes with an answer.
This takes an insane amount of courage from a play caller. You know your quarterback and drop back pass is going to be in his own end zone, and he's able to find an open receiver for the score. The length of the field, I cannot believe it.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain. And a timeout now by the Buckeyes. That's their first. Chance to strategize for this 2nd down play.
Chris, my favorite trait in a corner is not a guy that can cover because you just assume he can. It's a guy that comes up and tackles and will play physical on the outside. Beautiful job right here. Keeps his head on the outside. Great posture. And he's able to make the tackle in space.
Here we go. A national championship is so close if the offense can keep the football and just bleed out the clock. Caught over the middle. It's Mays. Ohio State will call their second timeout. Chance to talk over what they're going to call here on third down. And the Gators will spend their first timeout. Strategy session before this third down play. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Scanning the field, it's Smith. Quick completion to the tight end. Brought down short of the marker. That's going to set up a 4th and 2. And now the final timeout taken by the Buckeyes. They'll come together here and discuss the call on this 4th down play. And the Gators will line up to punt it away. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And here's the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking deep for late game heroics. And he lays out. Great grab here at the right sideline. Another clutch play for this quarterback who's having a very solid championship game, Joel. He shows the confidence they have in him in this must-win moment.
Chris, you hit it on the head. It's about the confidence, and you can see that confidence come out in the decisions that he is making. That ball is going to the proper spot. He is playing so efficient right now, and this game is going to be on his shoulders the rest of the way. Yeah, I love the timing here of this out route. Chris, this ball has got to be thrown before the wide receiver breaks. The quarterback understands that, and that's what he sees. It's also imperative that he knows that he's got off coverage from that corner. That corner needs to have what's called deep responsibility. If he does, it's considered free access. And all you need to do is throw that ball on time, which he does for the completion.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And the ball is picked off. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down. And the offense just takes a knee here. That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. What an enormous achievement. National champions with a perfect record. That has been rare in the history of this sport, especially in the playoff era. Joe, think about that. What it took to get here. Never to stumble. Always to answer the challenge.
And Chris, it's never been harder in this era because of the 9 games in the conference schedule, the conference championship game. You've got to go through the entirety of the college football playoff. To achieve this, it's almost unprecedented. We've seen a couple of teams come close. We saw Indiana a few years. They were able to get it done. But my goodness, what a year for this group and this coaching staff. This is a team that all of college football will remember for a long time.
To punctuate another wild, exciting season of college football, one final salute for this season's national champions. For Joel Klatt, Holly Rowe, and our entire crew behind the